I'm going to do a couple examples from chapter 2 in a couple examples of homework. Well, they're not homework, but similar to the homework. So the first one I'm going to do is exercise 2-21. So this is direct materials used in production. So we make hockey sticks. So June 1st, we had a beginning inventory of 48,000. So during the month, we purchased 132,000, and then June 30th, we had ending inventory of 45,000. So we want to calculate the materials that were used in production for the month of June. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my beginning inventory. So beginning inventory, and that's inventory, and that's what we had as of June 1st. So that was 48,000. And then I'm going to add my purchases of 132,000. And then I'm going to subtract, sorry about my spelling, and then I'm going to subtract my ending inventory. So ending inventory as of June 30th, and that was 45,000. So when I sum these up, that is 135,000. That is my materials that were used in production. Okay. The next one is 2-23. I'm going to do my cost of goods sold. So we are making hockey sticks again. During the month of June, 1,900 sticks were completed at a cost of goods manufactured of 437,000. June 1st, we had 350 units in finished goods at a cost of 80,000, and on June 30th, we had 370 units in finished goods at a cost of 84,000. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare a cost of goods sold for June. So my cost of goods sold. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my cost of goods manufactured. They said that was 437,000. And then I'm going to add my finished goods at the beginning of the month. And that was 80,000. And then I'm going to subtract my ending finished goods. And that was 84,000. So my cost of goods sold is 433,000. And then I think there was a second question. Calculate the number of sticks that were sold during June. So let's take a look at that. So what we want to do is we want to start with our finished goods at the beginning. I think they said that was 350. And then we're going to add our units finished during the month, and that was 1,900. And then we're going to subtract our finished goods ending, and that was 370. So sold, units sold, is going to be 1,880. So I hope you can kind of see a pattern here. You start with your finished goods, you add how many you finished during the month, and then you subtract how many you have at the end of the month. Okay. So the next one is cost classification. This is exercise 231. And in this case, we're going to look at all these different types of cost, and we're going to classify them as product or period costs, and then more specifically, direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing, which coincidentally happens to all be product costs, and then either selling or administrative expenses if it happens to be a period cost. So let's take a look at what we have here. Direct materials, obviously is direct materials, and that goes under product cost. Factory rent is going to be overhead, manufacturing overhead, which is a product cost. Direct labor is direct labor, and that's going to be a product cost. Utilities is going to be overhead under product. Supervision in the factory is going to be overhead in the product cost. Indirect labor is going to be overhead under product cost. Sales commission is going to be a selling expense, and that's a period cost. Sales salary is going to be a selling expense, and that's a period cost. Advertising is a selling expense, and that's going to be a period cost. Advertising I said was a selling expense. Depreciation on the headquarters, that is going to be an administrative cost, period cost. Salary of the corporate receptionist is going to be a period cost, and it's administrative. And then salary of the factory receptionist. So salary of the factory receptionist, because it has to do with the factory, that is going to be manufacturing overhead, and that's going to be a product cost. So if there are any other problems or questions that you need to do, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to post them. All right, thank you.